Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, welcoming you back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. This episode we're going to feature a brand new team, rocking Groudon, Kyogre, Incineroar, Mega Gengar, Bronzong, and Jumpluff. So this team actually has quite a few tricks up its sleeve. We have Perish Trap on our Gengar. We have Thunder on Kyogre just to hit other Kyogres. That's not too gimmicky, but it is slightly uncommon. We also have Jumpluff, as you can see. And Z Trick Room Hypnosis Bronzong. But basically, we're going to put things to sleep with Jumpluff as well. So basically, kind of the game plan is kind of see the opponent's team, pick which mode they can't have an answer to, and just run over them with that mode. So ideally, I get Jumpluff into a lot of games because Jumpluff is honestly one of my favorite Pokemon. Like if you don't like Jumpluff, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing with your life. But we're gonna find Dan from Italy. And he's going to be rocking a team that is a Kyogre, Lunala, Manectric, Persian, Nihilego, and Tapu Fini. So right away I see this team, and I can tell you right now I'm not going to be bringing my Perish Song mode. Because if I bring Perish Song, Lunala can Oko my Gengar, and Ogre Okos the Incineroar, and then that null and voids the Perish Trap immediately. So that's kind of gone. So basically what I'm thinking here is I kind of go Trick Room mode. I think I go Trick Room mode with obviously both Primals. Now it's just a matter of do I want Gengar as well. I think I can probably get away with going something like Jumpluff, Groudon, Kyogre, Bronzong. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Because basically I don't see a way that he really stops Trick Room if I can position this properly. Like yes, he has Fake Out, but I'm not leading a Trick Room setter, so I can stop the Fake Out, and realistically, Persian's not gonna kill. Persian shouldn't kill the Bronzong, because you know it's a Bronzong. But Groudon Jumpluff is gonna come out as a lead, so hopefully I get my weather up, and hopefully it's a pretty fast Kyogre. He's not gonna bring Kyogre or lead it anyways. So Lunala Persian, that's fine by me. So he's kind of forced to Fake Out Jumpluff here. If he doesn't, night night. Because honestly, I'm just going to start dropping, I guess he could swap Infinity though, which is kind of unfortunate. But doesn't matter. Like, am I still safe to just drop a, I'm obviously going to P-Blades. I think I am safe. I think I'm safe to just drop the Sleep Powder. I don't really have a reason not to. I also have Worry Seed, which could come in handy as well. I'm not too sure if it ever will. But, you know, Sleep Powder's coming in. I can Encore that Persian as well because of the sun. But I imagine he's going to want to swap it. He's not going to swap in. I was going to say, I imagine he's going to want to swap into Ogre. Jumpluff is going to connect its Sleep Powder, and that Lunala is going to go to bed. And now because I'm in the sun, I'm just going to Encore that Persian. If he switches out, he switches out. But that's fine. And I'm going to flinch, which is unfortunate, but I don't think it matters too much. Precipice Blades is going to come out. Now I could Swords Dance on this turn, and that's a pretty free Swords Dance. And you know what? Because it's a free Swords Dance, I am gonna go for it. And I think I'm gonna go for the Encore, because I feel like he might try to Parting Shot. He might try to Parting Shot his way out of this position, and I don't want him to do that. If he swaps, I don't think it's a big deal, because I can just put it to sleep next turn. He is gonna Hard Swap, that's fine by me. Finny comes in, so I can't put it to sleep next turn, but I'm not too concerned. The only thing I'm concerned about is the fact that this Finny might outspeed my Groudon. So Encore is going to do nothing. Lunala is going to wake up and launch a Z move off. Of course he gets like a second turn wake up. I mean, that's natural, but like... yeah, I can't really complain. I don't know where I was going with that statement. Groudon should live this, not no problem, but Groudon should live this. Oh wait, I have to block this out. You guys will see none of this. So it's going into Groudon. Lunala's pushing him through the wormhole, in case you guys were concerned. I'll try to make sure you guys see it as soon as the HP starts to drop. Although it drops with the Z move, and I don't really want to show that. Groudon does survive on 6 HP. So now Swords Dance is looking rather foolish. Yeah, Swords Dance looks pretty bad now. Well, I don't think P-Blades would have made much of a difference. Now I'll protect. It's just a matter of what do I do with Jumpluff. Because Lunala is going to outspeed Groudon. There's no reason for me to try and attack with Groudon here. But like, there's no positioning I get that I actually just hit this thing down. What I am going to do is I think I'm going to Worry Seed Lunala. It breaks the... that'll break his Shadow Shield. I guess it could matter in the long run. I'm not really too certain if that's what I want to do. Lunala's going to go Wide Guard. Alright. So I'm actually okay with that because I can Encore that. So Lunala's getting Worry Seeded here. Are we going to see an Icy Wind into Jumpluff? That could be a bit unfortunate. Jumpluff will survive because I am Focus Sash. Tapu Fini is just going to go Icy Wind. Groudon's going to protect, that's fine. So now the question is Groudon faster than Fini? Not that it matters because it's going to be a Fire Punch into Lunala. So that's okay. But I am going to Fire Punch Lunala, there's no reason not to. I mean, the reason not to is he could swap an Ogre. But I don't think he will. If he swaps an Ogre, I mean, that's a pretty bold read. I don't think he has a reason to. But I've been wrong in the past. Yeah, so Jumpluff's just going to get the Encore off. You're going to see Lunala go for the Wide Guard. And the Wide Guard doesn't bother me at all. Lunala is just going to drop that Wide Guard. Now, at +2, without the Shadow Shield, this is going to kill. And Fini's faster. Never mind, we're not going to kill. I should have made Dawn faster, but like, I still want to prioritize Trick Room, so maybe it's still okay. I still think we are okay, because I can get Trick Room up. Nothing's stopping me from clicking Trick Room. Sunlight's gone, that's okay. Yeah, nothing stops me from clicking Trick Room right now. And now with the sun gone and Jumpluff being -2, I'm actually going to Encore Fini into Icy Wind. And then Ogre Bronzong hopefully can sweep this game. I don't know though. I am going to go for the Trick Room. And I will Encore this Fini. You know, I should have Z-Trick Room. This is a mistake. Z-Trick Room to boost that accuracy. But that's okay. I can't take it back anymore. Lunala's going out. Persian's going to come in. But it's a little late because Trick Room's going up. Fini's going Nature's Madness. That's fine. Like I said, Trick Room's going up. The only unfortunate part about this now is I don't have Ogre on the field. So Bronzong's going to get Trick Room up. I am going to swap Bronzong immediately into Ogre. Because I need to get some sort of offense going. And I think I'm going to go for the Encore into the Persian because I feel like it's going to fake out. So if he fakes out, I should be able to Encore him into the fake out. And then, like I said, Ogre's not threatened. There's no threat. Which is kind of what my goal is here. Take away the threat and Ogre should be able to win this game, no problem. It's just a matter of I have to successfully take away all the threats. It would have been nice if Dawn outsped Fini though. Like, I'm not min speed, like I have 4 speed investment. I don't think that's a lot, but I don't think it's too little either. Lunala comes in. Are we going to see the fake out? No, no fake out. Okay. Jumpluff's just going to go foul play. That's okay. I am okay with that. That did a lot of damage. Origin Pulse coming out. I'm going to Worry Seed away the Lunala again. I gotta get rid of its Shadow Shield. Oh wait, he has Wide Guard though. If he goes for Wide Guard here, we're just lose. Like, he can't go for Wide Guard. He knows I know he has Wide Guard. If he goes for Wide Guard, I think that's pretty dumb. Although it is probably his best play. So. Okay, so no Wide Guard, which is perfect. Insomnia will be put onto this Lunala here. He was probably scared of me going for Sleep Powders. And Kyogre's just going to drop an O-Pulse. It is going to double connect, which is perfect. And now it's time to start taking doing some damage. Yeah. So Lunala gets hit. Moongeist Beam. That should probably go into Ogre. I mean, he's just going to start playing around Jumpluff. There's no reason to hit Jumpluff. Okay, never mind. He'll hit Jumpluff. I mean, I'm not going to argue that. I'm going to bring in Zong now. I'm just going to Gyro Ball the Lunala and drop a Thunder into the Tapu Fini. And ideally, I think that kills Finny. If this can kill Finny, I think we have a pretty good shot. Let's make sure I don't mess up my move here. Lunala should wide guard now. So Gyro Ball should pick up that knockout. If Gyro Ball doesn't kill the Lunala, Bronzong is just a bad Pokemon. Like that's like 20%. If you can't do 20% to what I'm assuming is a max speed Lunala, okay, Protect is fine. But if you can't do 20% to what I'm assuming is a max speed Lunala, Bronzong has some serious issues. Thunder from Kyogre is gonna come out. I still think I'm pretty safe, even if this doesn't kill Finny, because I don't think he has a way to really do damage. Okay, Finny's gone. I was gonna say I don't think he has a way to do damage with the Tapu Finny, which works in my favor. So now the question becomes, can I actually pull this game off? If he brings in Persian, I'm going to expect a fake out and just Gyro Ball Thunder into the Lunala. Brings in Kyogre though. And this is where things get interesting. I'm gonna have to hit like a blind hypnosis. I guess I could just drop a Thunder. Like, I don't think I'm in range of dying from anything. Especially if I drop a Gyro Ball into that Lunala. Yeah, I'm not in range of dying, I don't think. Unless he has Thunder. But if he has Thunder, good for him. Gyro Ball into Lunala. And I'm going to drop that Thunder, of course. Kyogre's going to protect, that's fine by me. As long as this kills Lunala, we're good. Lunala goes wide guard, that's fine. So even if this doesn't kill Lunala, we're still okay. Ideally, I do want it to though, because then we got Persian coming in, and Persian's not a big offensive threat. So Lunala does die, so maybe not Bronzong's not that bad. Thunder goes into protect, that's fine. I should have one more turn of room. I was incorrect. That was my last turn of room. So now things become interesting. So now I think I just lose. I'm gonna go Origin Pulse, because I have to. I have no choice. And he has to fake out Bronzong, because if he lets me get Z Trick Room up. So many Z options with Bronzong. I don't even know what half of them do. What does Z Hypnosis do? Boost your speed? I think? I have no clue. Persian's gonna fake out, should be into Bronzong. Or not. And he gets to crit. Kyogre, oh, that's why. Spout's just gonna kill Bronzong. Yeah, that makes sense. And that should win him the game now. There's no way I come back from this. Well, guys, we almost pulled it back. You know, I thought for a minute we could have. If we had one more turn of Trick Room, I think we would have had it. One more turn of Trick Room. All we needed. But I am just going to forfeit. There's no sense in playing this one out. Yeah, I really was hoping that Groudon... that's where it goes back to, I think. I think we lose there because, one, I Swords Dance with Groudon. And then, two, I wasn't faster than the finish. If one of those two wouldn't have happened, like if I would have just launched the P-Blades instead of forcing, like, thinking to myself, yeah, let's go for Thunder. Let's go for Swords Dance. But, like, I don't know. I felt like Swords Dance was the right play there. I didn't think he had a lot of potential. Like, I didn't think he was going to stay in Z-move, but... yeah, you know what? It happens. That's going to be it for that one. We're going to go for one more, I think, if we can find an opponent. Still a good chunk of time left. Uh-oh, we've dropped out of the 1600s now. That I don't like. So, my goal in this one is just to win and get back up to 1600s. We're going to find Jay from Italy. So, a lot of Italians in today's episode. That's a pretty cool team. So, he's going to rock Beedrill, Groudon, Necrozma, Dawnwings, which I'm assuming is going to Ultra Burst. Tapu Lele, Pheromosa, and I forgot what that mon was called for a second, and Incineroar. So, I kind of want to run Perish Trap. Like, I feel like I can get away with it. Although Bronzong also looks pretty good. Although I guess I could just go Incineroar, Gengar, Bronzong, and then Groudon. Like, I feel like that's a pretty solid 4. Like, I feel like those are the 4 I want. Although I could also go Groudon Jumpluff, and he's not stopping me from putting anybody to sleep. Like, I could just put the entire team to sleep, and he would have no way to stop it. Other than the initial fake out with his Incineroar. So that's another option I could go for. Because this is probably going to be Scarf Lele. So because of that, I am going to go for the Jumpluff option again, I think. Now, do I bring Incineroar? I feel like I might, instead of Ogre. But Ogre's good. Yeah, I'm going to go Bronzong Ogre. I don't think I need Incin. So Incin Gengar once again going to stay on the bench. And hopefully I can play with these 4 a little bit better than I did in the last one. There's no Misty Terrain this time, so like I said, Spore should be a pretty solid option. And by Spore, I mean Sleep Powder because Jumpluff does not get Spore. I feel like if Jumpluff got Spore, it would be absolutely broken. Like just being that fast and being able to put pretty much anything to sleep, I feel like that would be broken. Okay, so he's gonna go into Necrozma Incineroar. That doesn't bother me too much. I could SD, but I think I've learned from my mistakes in the last episode that this is not a good spot to SD in. We are gonna Primal, which I guess makes Groudon look a little cooler. So I do feel like I should just drop the Precipice Blades here. This is where I wish I had Protect on my Jumpluff, because I am gonna get faked out and I feel like he's gonna double into it. I am gonna drop a P-Blades. I wonder if I swap. Like I feel like Bronzong could be a decent swap. Swap into Bronzong here and then like next turn I'm gonna swap into Bronzong. I do have to watch for the Moongeist Beam, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. Maybe Ogre was the better play. But I'm gonna go Bronzong. He is gonna burst, that's fine. As long as he Photon Geysers, I think we're okay. But I feel like, how do you just leave Dawn unattacked? I feel like you have to go into it, no? Incineroar goes Fake Out. Into Jumpluff, okay, that's fine. Like, I feel like to some extent you have to worry about Groudon. Okay, but that was a good switch in on my end. So, we're gonna get this P-Blades off now, hopefully. Yep. So that's perfect. So now the question is, can Bronzong live the Moongeist Beam? I want to say yes. So another P-Blades will kill the Incineroar, so I don't have to worry about taking a Flare Blitz or anything. It's just a matter of, can I live the Moongeist Beam? I feel like I should be able to. So I am gonna do that, and I am gonna go Z-Trick Room. Like I should be able to take it. There's the Moongeist Beam. Worst case scenario, I don't take it, and Jumpluff comes back in next turn. But I do indeed live, which is great. Precipice Blade's coming out. I'm gonna double connect, so that'll pick up the Incineroar. Incineroar is down, and I get my Trick Room up now. Which is the most important part. And Z-Trick Room as well, so Hypnosis can start putting in some work if I really wanted it to. Good news is, another good thing I should say is that we don't have to block out this Lunella, this Necrozma Z move because I don't think I'm going to let it get it off. So what comes in here for him? If you're my opponent, what do you bring in? I think he just loses, right? Like, does he have an answer to Trick Room? His Groudon, I guess. But is that really an answer? Depends on its speed, I guess. But I am going to put it to sleep, so I'm not too worried about it. Just going to launch a P-Blades and put this Groudon to sleep. And move on from there. Excuse me. But yeah, definitely just gonna drop Hypnosis into Groudon. No reason not to. I mean, I can still miss, but like it's up to like 90% something, 90 something percent accurate. So I shouldn't really be missing. If I start missing, I'm gonna get mad. I could miss this P-Blades. I won't be mad if I miss the P-Blades. That's my own fault for not Fire Punching. But we do connect another P-Blades, which is very, very good. So that's 5 now, which I guess we should at some point assume I'm going to miss the next one. Yeah, I'm just going to assume I'm going to miss the next P-Blades I go for, so I'm probably not going to go for it. Yeah, this game I believe is over because I have Ogre in the back. Yeah. So with Ogre in the back, this one is all but written in the books, I guess you could say. And I am just going to Hypnosis that Groudon again. Bronzong's going to Hypnosis. It is going to connect, which is fantastic. Are we going to see Fake Out? Not Fake Out. What, Focus Sash Pheromosa? I would expect. Groudon's fell asleep. So my Groudon is slower than his Groudon, which is good to know. So I should try to be operating in Trick Room as much as I can. Pheromosa is gone. And that should be game. There's literally no way my opponent wins this. He's got a sleeping Groudon. I'm still in Trick Room. My Groudon is slower. Like, there's no way. I'm gonna go P-Blades. Single target, of course. And I'll Gyro Ball for the sake of Gyro Balling because I have nothing better to do. I could swap into Ogre, but then I risk taking damage, and That's where he could potentially pull this back, but I don't think there's a way. Yeah, there is definitely no way he pulls that back. So smart forfeit on his end, I guess. I guess not wasting either of our time. So we do pull off a win there, which is great. So thankfully Bronzong lived. Like, that game could have gone horribly wrong if Bronzong dies. Although, if Bronzong dies, I just bring Jumpluff back in and sleep powder everything, right? Like, I feel like that's just the same. There's no difference there. Because that's pretty much what happened. Instead of just setting Trick Room and then putting stuff to sleep, I just don't set Trick Room and still put stuff to sleep. But either way, we're going to split this episode, go 1 win, 1 loss. And we'll be back next time. You know, hopefully we get that Perish song off. I feel like it's fun in best of 1. You know, like, because how do you expect Perish Trap? You don't just walk in. Like, I don't have, like, Hitmontop and, like, Dugong or other trappers, right? Like, it's just Gengar. Like, it doesn't look like it's too much of a Perish song team. But, you know what? I'd like to get it off one time. So we'll aim for that in the next episode. So thanks for watching this one, guys, and we will see you guys next time.